Vietnam is preparing to enter a new era in digital assets. Regulatory authorities have announced plans to pilot 5 legal digital asset exchanges with strict requirements for capital, governance, and international connectivity. Initially, only Bitcoin and Ethereum will be permitted for trading, but this is just the beginning. The 5 selected exchanges must meet minimum capital requirements of 10,000 billion VND, transparent shareholder structures, and international standard security systems. This raises the crucial question for Vietnam's pioneer community. Does pinetwork have a chance for legal listing? Pinetwork has always prioritized transparency and legal compliance as its foundation, with global KYC and KYB systems ensuring a genuine, trustworthy community. With a user base reportedly numbering over 50 million globally, including significant Vietnamese participation, Pi possesses unprecedented grassroots distribution. Pi is developing a diverse ecosystem including Pi Wallet, commercial applications, and payment solutions, positioning itself as more than just a speculative cryptocurrency. Pi's integrated KYC system addresses critical regulatory requirements for anti-money laundering and counter-terrorism financing. While other projects often add compliance solutions after launch, pinetwork has made it a central principle, potentially streamlining regulatory approval. Pi's mission extends beyond speculation, focusing on building a practical ecosystem for everyday people and peer-to-peer commerce. This orientation toward real-world application aligns perfectly with regulators' desire to see digital assets with genuine use cases rather than pure speculation. Pi's most significant barrier is its enclosed mainnet status. The blockchain remains private and inaccessible, preventing free transfer to external exchanges. For regulators, a project without a fully operational, public, and auditable mainnet is a non-starter. Pi remains theoretical until the Open Mainnet launches. Pi lacks official listings on reputable exchanges and independent security audits, making regulatory assessment impossible. Without external validation from respected security firms, Pi remains unproven, and regulators would risk approving an untested platform. Pi's governance model and corporate structure remain unclear, creating uncertainty incompatible with regulated financial environments. The project faces perception challenges and misinformation, with critics labeling it as potentially fraudulent, though no definitive proof exists. The first optimistic scenario could see Pi considered for listing within 12 to 18 months, contingent on rapid milestone achievement. This requires Open Mainnet launch within 6 to 9 months, accompanied by open-source code publication and successful security audits. Following mainnet launch, Pi would need aggressive pursuit of listings on major global exchanges for market validation. With a fully functional, audited, and globally recognized asset, Pi could make a compelling case for inclusion in Vietnam's regulated exchanges. A more realistic scenario places potential listing at 18 to 24 months, acknowledging the complexity of transitioning Pi's massive scale. This timeline allows for proper network stability testing, ecosystem maturation, and building a robust track record before regulatory submission. The most important advice: safeguard your original Pi. Until Open Mainnet launches, your coins have no official transferable value. Resist unauthorized peer-to-peer trades or gray market sales. These activities are extremely risky and often result in complete loss of Pi. Completing KYC verification is absolutely essential. Only verified users can transfer their mined balance to the mainnet blockchain. Proactively check your status in Pi browser, ensure correct document submission, and patiently await validation. Without KYC, your mining efforts are worthless. Be discerning about information sources. Only trust official Pi core team channels, the app, official website, and verified social media accounts. Avoid decisions based on unofficial social media groups, YouTube channels, or so-called experts. Rely on official information to protect against scams. Understand that the road to legal listing is a marathon, not a sprint. Vietnamese regulatory processes will be meticulous and time-consuming. There are no guarantees. Pi's success depends entirely on the core team's ability to deliver secure, functional, and compliant technology. As a pioneer, be patient and informed. Secure your account, complete KYC, stay updated through official channels, and participate constructively. Pi's potential future value depends on successful execution and the community's responsible behavior as a crucial part of that journey. Pi Network's journey toward legal status in Vietnam is paved with extraordinary potential and significant obstacles. Success is not guaranteed. However, Vietnam's framework values transparency, security, and real-world utility, criteria that align surprisingly well with Pi Network's philosophy. Pi's revolutionary community-building approach, with millions of KYC-verified users, represents a ready-made digital economy. If Pi can successfully transition to a fully transparent, secure, and open platform while demonstrating ecosystem utility, it has genuine opportunity. It could become one of the first widely adopted digital currencies to gain legal trading status in Vietnam within 1 to 2 years. The potential exists for Pi to leverage its unique strengths to exceed regulatory expectations, potentially becoming a landmark case study in community-driven digital currency legitimacy. The path is difficult, but for millions of pioneers in Vietnam and worldwide, the destination remains compelling and hopeful. PiRadar provides the hottest updates, in-depth analysis, and accurate predictions about Pi Network developments. If you're a true pioneer, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay ahead of the information wave. Stay informed, stay prepared, and let's navigate Pi's future together.